All right, so the news is in. We're a little bit late to the news, but guess what? We're here with the news, and we got to give our opinion on the Deshaun Watson trade. Traded for 3 first-round picks. We're talking 20. This is a blind side. We're gonna, it's a blind side. You see Logan over here with the Falcon shirt on. He's kind of quiet right now. There are reasons for that, but look. This year's first-round pick, 2023 first-round pick, 2024 first-round pick, and an additional third and fourth-round pick for Deshaun Watson.
So 5 total picks.
5 total picks. Is like, first off, how is Baker Mayfield not involved? How? Why?
I don't think. It is kind of weird because I could see Matty Ice not being involved in a trade with them because of his age, but I could see Baker going to Houston and trying to build something around him. He's young enough.
To be fair, I don't know how much of a career that Baker has left, but his career might have just got saved by him not having to go to Texas. Texas for it to die.
I'll tell you what. Speaking of Baker Mayfield, he should have kept his little mouth shut, dude, because
that was not his fault, dude.
If he would have kept quiet, he would have been on Atlanta right now. Instead, he freaked out. So now, along with the rest of the world, I hate you now too, Baker. I was rooting for you, buddy, but not anymore.
Good.
So somehow Deshaun Watson decided to screw us all over. I'd never seen that coming.
Me either. I remember I looked at my phone. I was like,
wait a second.
What?
He could have went to Carolina. That was kind of in and out pretty early. He was pretty much set to go to Atlanta. I was stoked. And then somehow he blindsides you guys and goes to the Browns, which is a competitor to the Steelers.
Yeah, so we got Deshaun, Jerry Burrow, Lamar Jackson.
I don't know.
Mr. Trubisky.
It's a shock to me just because he counted the Browns out and something in the back of his head said, all right, you know what? Let's think about this.
So the Browns shot themselves in the foot, and Baker was like, I'm not playing. So they were like, well, if he's not playing, we might as well give away our future for Deshaun.
The thing is Deshaun decided, well, at first he said, nah, I'm going to pass on Cleveland. I'm going to move on. And then that's really whenever it was between the Saints and Atlanta. Yeah. And then he decided, because he has the no trade clause, so he gets to decide if he wants to go to a team or not. You know what? I am interested in Cleveland. And then Cleveland definitely offered more than what Atlanta was offering and the Saints are offering.
So what happened? What happened was they were about to close the deal with Atlanta, basically, and Cleveland talked to Deshaun Watson and basically made him an offer that he couldn't refuse. They were like, oh, we'll give you the most guaranteed money ever. He got the most guaranteed money out of any NFL
I think it's all guaranteed.
Ever.
It's 5 years, $230 million, I think.
And all of it's guaranteed.
All of it is guaranteed.
I think all of it's guaranteed.
So he's now the highest paid.
Yep. In the history of the game, he is the highest paid player.
As far as guaranteed money
goes.
goes.
Guaranteed. Yeah, he's not the highest paid QB, but when it comes to
it's guaranteed money,
Like, he could never play another game.
Why would they do that? They that desperate. Well, what if his charges? What if something happens?
Here's the thing: he could still be suspended next season.
Well, I think he will be suspended. Maybe not a whole season, but he's going to be suspended.
So
at some point.
Who knows what's going to happen? Because he still has 22 civil lawsuits that are settled.
Cleveland, you guys are idiots.
Well, you have to think about it from this perspective. Cleveland just has not had to. Okay, so Cleveland, I looked at it. They have had 31 starting quarterbacks in the past 23 years.
Yep. And Deshaun is the best one out of all of them.
That's bad when you average.
He better be the best one out of all of them.
That's the thing. He hasn't even played a snap, and he's better than every single one.
When you average more than one quarterback a year,
that's like bad. A quarterback and a half a year.
Oh, it's atrocious.
That's so bad.
Hey, Cleveland, you suck. Now you have a reason to hate Cleveland. Join the side.
Yeah, I mean, but really what happened was
Tom doesn't hate him.
Yeah, I mean, let's move on here. So anyway, Cleveland got absolutely desperate because they went behind Baker's back.
Yeah.
Baker wasn't coming back. They probably felt pretty good they were going to get Deshaun originally, and then they didn't. And then they're like, oh my goodness, so now we're going to have literally no quarterback, Case Keenum, I guess. So I think that's why they're like, you know what, we have got to go all in. It's very rare that a franchise guy like Deshaun Watson really comes on the market ever.
You're right, but I mean, obviously I was excited. I wanted him in Atlanta, but hopefully this is a blessing in disguise because we don't know what his play is going to be
It's going to be it's Cleveland. You guys are a curse. I promise you're going to regret this. All that money gone. Deshaun, you're going to ruin his career. Deshaun Watson, congratulations, dude. You just ruined yourself.
That's aggressive.
Cleveland, you suck. I can't express it enough.
Oh, man, you can't say that.
Here's the thing that's mind-blowing. I get he probably just wanted that money, which I don't blame him for taking that amount of money. But now you're competing with all of these quarterbacks that are over in the AFC. Again, him coming to the NFC would have been so much smarter if he wants to get a Super Bowl. Genuinely.
Yeah, but the team that he's going to is a way better, like, put together team for right now to win right now.
Oh, for sure. But you still got to go up against the AFC West in the playoffs.
Right. Yeah, I mean, even getting out of the North isn't going to be a cakewalk
Exactly.
with the Bengals.
Yeah.
Like all those teams have been getting better too.
That's what I'm saying.
The Steelers, you know.
Obviously, these players do want competition, and of course you want competition. But now it's so difficult. Like, what do you? I don't know. It's just it's mind-blowing.
Like, you're saying that his career is just gonna get washed. Like, the fact that he went to Cleveland, there is a shot that he goes there and balls out. You know, there's a shot that he goes there, balls out, and they make a good choice.
He better ball out.
It could be the LeBron thing, where LeBron comes to Cleveland and gets him a ring.
Right. It's like,
No.
The thing about Deshaun Watson, he's not a perfect quarterback by any means.
He's not.
I mean, he's still a young guy. He has throwing accuracy problems, especially throwing the ball deep. I kind of compare his throw accuracy problems to Lamar Jackson. I think he's a bit better of a thrower than what Lamar Jackson is, but he's not perfect by any means, and he definitely has some things he still has to work on. And with the time off, who knows how it's going to affect him. Plus, maybe he could be out up to like a half a season this upcoming year.
Yeah.
But they're looking at it at a long-term perspective. They're getting him. They trade away the 3 first-round picks. He's a guy that should be in Cleveland for the next 10 years.
So here's the thing. If he doesn't pan out, they've thrown away their team, basically. Because in 3 years, are your Myles Garrett still going to be there? Are your players that are really big and dominant on your team still going to be there?
yeah.
I mean, they're not. Odds are they're not.
They need to lock him in long term. I mean, that's their next move that they have to make. They have a lot of young guys that are going to have to get paid. I mean, Denzel Ward has to get paid. Nick Chubb's going to have to get paid. I'm sure Kareem Hunt. I don't know if they restructured Kareem Hunt or not, but I don't know if he's going to be around much longer either.
I feel like he's going to get traded.
Amari Cooper's getting paid a boatload right now.
Yeah.
So they definitely have guys there. I mean, they have a really good roster. I'm interested to see what happens, but I thought Cleveland was going to be great last year, and they let me down. A lot of people were blaming that on Baker, but I don't know.
Cleveland, Tom.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It is Cleveland at the end of the day. This is an organization that just is not used to winning or like having.
You guys suck. Well, whatever. But Cleveland, you suck. You suck. I hate you.
It's an organization that is not used to winning, and I respect it. Like, if I was a fan of the team, I would really like the move that they make because they finally have something to build around, and they're going all in. Which, if you want to win the Super Bowl, you have to do.
They are.
So they're doing it. So you have to commend them that way.
So many teams going all in, though. It's like,
I can't believe they didn't give up any players.
Yeah, no, that's kind of nuts. But like on the other hand, though, the entire time since
I know, but if Cleveland's going to be as good as they should be, their picks are going to be later in that first round.
Right, dude. We talked about it before. The Rams thing. It's going to start cycling through the NFL, and we're already seeing it.
Yeah,
already seeing it, and they're not the only team. But oh man, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I had something genius lined up.
It's so weird. None of this. I hate these blindsides. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I even said, I was like, I'm not saying he's coming to Atlanta. I thought he was at least
going to the Saints if it wasn't Atlanta.
Which I am happy about. I am happy he didn't go to the Saints. Because if he would have went to the Saints, that would have really sucked.
Why? Cleveland, you suck.
I mean, you know why? It was the money.
Yeah, it was. It was a money.
That's the end of the day. That's what it.
How do you get guaranteed money like that with your background? Hey, on the plus side, you're not going to have to deal with the jokes that we dealt with Ben. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Great.
Oh, dude, there's already jokes. Somebody already sent me a meme about it. It was so funny.
Yeah. About what, Deshaun Watson?
About Deshaun Watson, yeah. It was a little NSFW, but it was pretty funny. But all right, so Cleveland, now with Deshaun Watson, where do we think their records are going to be? I'd imagine, I'm saying they're a playoff team.
Dude, on paper,
right?
they should at worst come second in that division, at worst.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
They should be able to compete for first in the North.
Yeah, they should.
Dang, this just sucks because, like, the more like I look at it, it's like the Steelers
are the worst team, maybe. But the Ravens, we don't know.
Oh, man. Like,
do you think the Ravens are going to have a turnaround?
Yeah.
Dude,
I think the Ravens are
better. You know how hard they were last year.
Right. Yeah. They really haven't picked up many people, though.
I know, but
they tried getting Ngakoue, and then he backed out, right?
They tried, yeah.
This is the... Nope.
Dang it.
All right.
From Green Bay.
Zadarius.
That's it.
They picked up Zadarius. They got Zadarius Smith.
No,
he backed out.
I thought he was about to. It was
Zadarius.
This is like the first season where I don't have any hope in the Steelers.
It sucks, doesn't it?
Because Mitch Trubisky's there, dog.
You could join me and then not watch the Falcons next year. You could not watch the Steelers.
I have a little bit of. I have a little bit of hope.
I know it's a rebuild for the Steelers, kind of. I mean, well, it's not.
They don't rebuild.
It's not
they
a
reload.
They reload.
Not with the best ammo, but they do it.
They got that 12 gauge Mitchburg in their pocket.
All right, real quick. Record for Cleveland. How many wins are they going to have?
How many games there now?
17.
17.
I'm going to give them.
I'm gonna go 11-6.
Okay, I'm in between 10-7 and 11-6.
I'd love to see their
I was gonna
whole
say 11.
all the teams they play, but I'll go with 10.
I'll go 10.
Man, they could be mad disappointing too, though, and they could win like 7 games.
Yeah, they could.
And
But
like,
was their problem this past year their lack of a quarterback? Was Baker Mayfield the reason?
Oh, no, the reason was it's Cleveland.
Not Baker.
Cleveland.
I mean, Baker didn't help the situation.
Here's the thing too. Where's Baker gonna go? Indy?
Right. That's what makes it so awkward.
That has to make
now.
sense, right?
yeah, I don't know.
With him gone, with him still
Seattle?
on the team. Cleveland
Seattle
can't.
is a hot one.
They were-
I feel like they were talking about.
They
that.
were
They
interested in Baker, but that's
Yeah.
when Cleveland said no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not talking.
Like they can't. Cleveland
Feel like that
cannot
could change.
possibly be so delusional as to think they can keep Baker on their team in case of Deshaun's suspended for the first half of the year. Right?
No, Baker wouldn't
There's
play.
no way that would fly.
No. That would make Baker even more mad.
I mean, that's probably a good case scenario for them.
I hope it happens.
What
but
do you
not-
do? Wasted
What do you do
season.
if Baker balls out?
Yeah, right.
Then he's worth more. Yeah, you could
but
trade him
just-
away for
you
more.
just sit him as soon as Deshaun's back.
I
Yeah,
hope he
Baker
does.
wouldn't play though. That's the thing. Like that's why they can't be
I
that
hope
delusional.
now.
There's
I
no
hope
way.
they don't trade him. I hope he sits.
Right. Seattle has been a team 4 years. We said it before. They wanted back in the day whenever he first got drafted. They wanted to trade Russell Wilson for Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
And Cleveland wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Imagine.
So
And
now they're going to
they
try.
still aren't doing it.
Wouldn't that be poetic? And then he ends up in Seattle.
Yeah, it might. It
Hey,
definitely does
some
make
way,
sense.
This is going to blow up. Cleveland, you're going to fail, and I will be the first one here to make fun of you.
I'll be with you. I'll be with you in this one. I'm with you heavy.
But
We're Steeler fans here,
Tom's
by the
still
way.
riding them for the next 5 years.
yeah, you're still moving down.
You
there.
said you'd rather be a Cleveland fan for the next 5 years than a
Yeah.
Steelers fan.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
There you go.
And even
It's
more
working out
so
right
now.
now.
I mean, are you kidding me? There's no
until
question
they
about that.
disappoint, and then you're like, dang.
We got freaking Mitch Trubisky at
That's right,
quarterback,
baby.
dog.
Yeah, well, look at his expectations.
Mitchburg.
Oh my gosh.
No
Anyways.
football.
Anyways, congratulations, Browns, I guess.
Yeah, you guys suck. I don't get too excited. You'll blow it.
Oh man.
Don't worry about it. You guys will be jumping in that river again.
Yeah. I know Browns fans are probably watching this. Let us know how you feel down in the
You
comments.
guys suck.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I want to bring up. Sorry, we're just like we just keep carrying on here. For the longest time, as soon as Deshaun Watson, and as soon as the cases happened, or as soon as he requested a trade to like leave the team, their asking price was 3 first-round picks with like
They
a
wanted star
mediocre
players.
player or a star player, and no team would give them that up until this very moment.
Yep.
Now finally, Cleveland caved in and gave it to them.
I think Miami was close to giving it to him.
Because they're simps.
I don't
Simps.
know if Miami.
Simps.
Well, maybe they
Simps.
were.
Because they
But
stayed
the-
off because of the
Hate them.
until everything
That's
was
what it
cleared up.
was.
They're simping
They're simping.
for Watson.
Was it a good trade?
No.
We'll see.
No.
Honestly, you can't
Did
tell.
Cleveland,
right
Cleveland give up too
I-
much?
Yeah.
Well-
The three first rounds I get, but the 2 extra ones,
It's
simps.
just a third and a fourth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
but
that
it's
point.
simps.
I
Dude. It's the
genuinely-
fact that they gave them to him. If
Well,
they
to
said-
be fair, the Texans are also giving up a 5th-round pick,
Yeah, okay,
which
whatever.
they stink. So
Ooh.
it's almost
Look,
like
the
a
fact that they
4th-round
didn't
pick.
give
Oh
up
wait,
any star
that changes
players.
nothing.
Yeah, the fact they gave up no star players, I think it's a good trade because their teams, Cleveland's teams. all
Oh,
good.
and then the
Yeah, you
next
couldn't
4
have
years.
lost with those
It
picks.
all depends on if he gets suspended and how long he's suspended
And if
for.
they do as good as they will, their pick should be late in the first round. so it
Didn't
don't
Watson
matter.
get hurt?
Who? Deshaun Watson?
Yeah,
He has that wonky eye.
I don't know if he got, I don't know if he got hurt at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
He definitely used to get hit around a lot. I'll say that much.
Dude,
Yeah, he
I'll
was
tell you
scrambling.
what. I bet you they get on the practice field. Myles Garrett just knocks him real quick. He rips his helmet off, smacks him over the
I
head.
hope TJ Watt doesn't let him breathe.
Oh, me too.
I hope he's smothered all the time.
My final take on the Deshaun Watson case, I think it's a really good trade for the Browns, even though it seems like they're giving up a lot. I feel like if a team drafts really good in the first round and they hit at max 2 out of their 3 first-round picks, that would be a success.
Yeah.
And who even knows if they'd be able to do that? They're not the
Okay.
best drafting team.
Here's the last question. I don't want this to drag on, but now with what the Texans got, do we think they could turn around their franchise?
No.
What do they target this year? Do they go quarterback?
I'm
Because
just
the
not
quarterbacks.
convinced.
No, they're for some reason they're sticking with Davis Mills for whatever reason. I think.
It's a tank job for now.
It is.
It
But what do
almost
they do?
has to be.
Who do
They-
they go after?
They're screwed.
Receiver?
That's a big
screwed.
reason why I don't think Baker Mayfield was in on the deal because they don't want to win games.
They don't. No.
They're screwed.
They want that first round pick next year.
That's
and
why
that's
they-
when they could take a quarterback.
That's
I
why
don't
they-
even think
yeah.
they'll take a quarterback this year.
No.
I feel like all the Houston teams are just getting screwed. Texans, the
they
Rockets.
cheat.
Yeah.
What about the Astros?
Yeah.
cheaters.
Astros cheaters.
Yep, Astros.
Bunch
Yeah.
of cheaters.
If you're in Houston, let us know. If you're in Cleveland, let us know. But if you're in England, don't mention
Oh
anything.
my God. All right, Cleveland, you suck. See ya.